Hi everybody. Okay, I wanted to show you the GroupWorld interface here. If it seems like I'm going very fast, it's because there is a time limit on the demo. So I'm not going to be able to cover everything, but I am going to give you more demo videos so that you can watch them in detail before you're actually required to get on the software itself. I'm just going to go over some very quick highlights with you. Okay, so obviously in the top left-hand corner is going to be where your video populates. Directly underneath here is where your student video will populate if they have those capabilities. In the bottom right-hand where this little talk bubble is, if you click on that, you have a chat window. In the top right-hand corner of this, if you are in a situation where you have multiple students in one virtual session, or if you have a co-teacher within your virtual session, you can click this button and you can choose if you want to type to the entirety of the class or if you want to send a more direct message. All you have to do to get that to go away is hit that little button again and it goes away. So something I want to be sure and cover is this little target icon here is going to be your record session. This should be the number one first thing that you do when you start your session. This is for a variety of reasons. So firstly, you want to cover yourself. If there's ever any questions of legalities, complaints, anything like that, you'll have your sessions recorded so that you have, you're covering your own tracks, right? Also, your professors may or may not require these videos. And finally, it's always good to record yourself teaching. Every time I've recorded myself teaching and I've gone back and I've watched it, I've always found things that I could be better at. So I either found like ways I repeated myself or things I could have done better. Anyway, it's a really good practice to go ahead and start recording yourself when you are teaching, and it just makes you a more reflective teacher. Okay, so next, and I'm so sorry I have to go so fast, but it is what it is. So this little computer screen here is going to be your share screen. When you click on that, it's going to turn red, and you're going to be prompted to choose if you want to just do the application window, your Chrome tab, or your entire screen. For this purpose, we're going to do entire screen. So I want to show you this because I want you to be able to utilize interactive instruction materials like Pear Deck or Nearpod. So if you do that, instruct your students to open a new tab and then share your screen. When you do that, you'll be able to show your students where they should go to log in and then the code they will need to log in with. Students often need it to be in front of their face like this in order to get on there in a timely manner. I do want to influence you to try to use interactive instruction materials like that. If you're unsure of what they are or how they work, I'm going to get you some information in your HyperDoc toolkit. If you have additional questions or just want to chat about it, feel free to email me or call me and we'll go through it together. So I'm going to unclick that. So you can enter a YouTube URL that will bring it straight to the interactive screen here. This is where you invite your students. It populates a link that you can send to your student. You can upload directly from your computer, which is very, very handy, and it will pull it right onto the interactive whiteboard. A lot of these icons you are going to recognize because they're pretty universal now, and that's what makes GroupWorld pretty user-friendly, is that you're going to be able to figure out what a lot of these buttons mean by just sitting here and playing with it. So the little pencil down here are the tools to write on the interactive whiteboard here. So if you click the A there, you'll be able to just type straight into the screen. Of course, here are erase options. Down here, there's a lot of options. If you teach math, this is very handy because you have lines, shapes, and different things. Or elementary, I can imagine that this would be very useful. Let's see what else I wanted to cover while we were here. I did want to go ahead and, yeah, so we only have 30 seconds left. I did want to show you more, but I think we're going to cut it short. I do want to say that I'm going to post more demos that are more elaborate than this, and then also give you the link to where you can actually do this yourself and play with it a little bit. So I do hope that helps, and that's just a very quick overview. I appreciate your time, and I will get you all the information you need to do this yourself. All right, bye.